This is one of the best cardios for me. I love to swim. It's a full body workout. No impact on the joints. You kind of just get to be free in the water, you know? So I finally get to see how I look like when I'm swimming. So this is going to be an experience for both of us, but I'm still participating in Vlogtober. So every day I'm picking a topic and I'm vlogging about it. So I'd rather go live instead, you know, get them watch time hours. So if you come in here, make sure you hit the like button for me, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, hit the bell, all that good stuff. But we're going to get into it. Oh, and look, my swim goggles broke. They broken. Make me feel. All right, beautiful swim area. With the beautiful people. I think I'm gonna pick this lane right here. Oh, you can take it. Huh? You're welcome. So it's like one of the first times that I'm recording myself swim. I haven't seen myself swim, so yeah, so I'm trying to record myself and then see how my technique is, you know, and then gauge it off of there, so yeah. But yeah, let me move this for you. So we're gonna be in lane 2. Now, of course, we're gonna have to rinse. All right, good rinse. Now it's time to get this bad boy started, but let me put my stuff on technique lately. So, some stuff here on the feet, no feet. Gotta take care of my mask. All right. Now it's time to start it. It looks like it's cold. But look, my goggles broke. It's sad. I thought it was gonna be heated. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a heated pool. It's not heated. But it's gonna be good for the muscles though, you know? Ooh. Okay, get started. Ooh, I know. That was one lap. All right, looks like I gotta reconnect to the Wi-Fi. Back at it again. Operational. Let me see if it's connected to Wi-Fi. And it is. I can adjust this a little bit more. There we go. All right. There we go. A little more focus. Another lap. Stick in it. I wonder. But yeah, it's supposed to be a rest day. Like I said, I came get a little bit of cardio, focus on my breathing, do that stuff. I don't feel burnt out right now. I feel like I'm supposed to be resting. But if I know if I take too many days off, I'm not going to get right back into it. And that's the whole focus of just staying with it, being active. Like I said, this is less stress on the joints, less stress on the body. I mean, we were born in water. So that's one of those where you just get back to being you and getting back to being centered. I can feel it more so in the biceps more than anything else. I don't feel it in the back or the legs. I think it's just that doing, triceps and biceps with the splits, you're kind of sore instead of just hitting the arms in one day or not hitting them at all. So, but my shoulders feel great. I don't feel like any soreness, any stress, no heat. So that means no injuries, no damage, It's about almost 9 o'clock here and I've been streaming for about 15 minutes. So I want to say I've been swimming for about 10. I'm trying to go back front forward crawl and then backwards, you know, at the breaststroke, or the breaststroke. I'm sorry about that. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the day so far. Hopefully you're up, getting your workout in. Hopefully you're motivated as well. So let's get these laps back in. It's good here. Let's see what that look like. This guy. Active living, baby. Get up, get motivated. Get a good breathing session in. Just, you know, just sit in the water and relax. Just calm yourself, calm your nerves, reflect on the whole lot. Just to think, clear my head. Swimming lets me focus a lot. Like when I swim, I don't think about anything. Well, I take back. The only things I'm focused on is not drowning and breathing. Just using those two things keeps me powerful, you know, which is where I'm clear-headed. Because if you let any outside distractions get into your mind while you're swimming, you're going to have a bad time. So, yeah. And perfecting the form, you know, I think a lot of people kind of forget that we're hunters and gatherers. We're meant to hunt. We're meant to, you know, swim. We're meant to lift things, pull things, push things. Everyone forgets that, and they kind of dumb themselves down into what the Matrix is now, you know, which is nothing but go to work, impress people on social media. It's not about that, you know. It's about self-love, self-care, and that's one of the things that I try to preach a lot. That's one of the things I'm investing in, you know. Just because people nowadays, they don't take care of themselves like the way they're supposed to. You know, if you're waking up in the morning, you know, journal your thoughts, you know, write an agenda. After you do that, do some stretching. Your body's wanting to release. And then once you do that, get up and get active. Get the endorphins firing off, you know. Get some oxygen into your lungs. Say some affirmations. Get ready, you know. Swimming is probably one of the best. Why my timer keep going backwards? I thought it was at 20, now it says 15. But you know what? We're still going to do this. 15. Yep. I am so trash without my goggles. I can't see where I'm going. I'm crossing lines. My eyes don't burn. And that's one thing I encourage people to, is to open your eyes while you swim. We were born in water. We were developed in a sack of water. Eyes open the entire time. So when you're in the water, don't be afraid to open your eyes. Now, some would say, well, the chlorine burns. Some would say, hey, if I'm in a lake or a pond, there's a lot of bacteria. But you're human, bro. We have a lot of defense mechanisms against all of that. You have other senses you can use as well. Even if you don't open your eyes, you know, just be more aware. Try to listen, try to sense. Have pool IQ, or as the fighters say, ring IQ, to where you know where you at in that ring at all times and you know which moves to make. That's what you want to do in the pool. You want to know which moves to make, or even just swimming in general. So let's get another lap in. Get this breathing done. It's taking me, and it's like I don't want to come out of the water because then I'll freeze, you know. Crazy one, brother. But you have a good day, my man. Thank you.
It's supposed to be 82.
82 today?
No, it's supposed to be 82 every time.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, this is less than 82.
It's 74.
You can see it?
No, I had to guess I'd say 75, 74. What do you think?
Yeah, in the 70s, definitely. Definitely not 80s, because I know what the 80 weather feel like, so.
They say they try to keep it at 82, but this is
It's not at all, bro. The poor lady over here had to get out because she was so cold. So we were having a brief conversation about how cold it is. As I said, when I first got in, it was freezing. Oh my God, and it still kind of is. Like me being out the water this much, it is just completely cold. Oh my God. And interesting fact, I didn't know, but my man just told me that this pool is supposed to be 80 to 82. But this pool ain't no damn 80 to 82 degrees. This is straight up 70-degree water, bro. Like when I mean I'm freezing, I'm literally freaking freezing. Like, but like I was telling them, I usually take ice baths, you know, or even like on my rest days, I take, you know, detox baths, you know, put some Epsom salt in there, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of ginger, some baking soda to purify the water, and I'm relaxing. But even just here, like, this is just more relaxing to me, you know, being a Minnesota boy. You just kind of get cool, you know? You know, we're just so ignorant right now, but funny at the same time. As I'm sitting here swimming, and I don't even care about politics, but this guy has a Donald Trump shirt on, right? More power to you, brother. It don't bother me. It don't matter to me. Well, he sees me just now through the glass, and he turns his whole body towards me. I bullshit you not. Like, so, you know how you're walking by? So you can look right into the pool area, right? So the pool, I'll show you. So from my angle, this is what I see, right? People, right? So he sees me, and he turns full frontal. Full frontal, he turned just to show me he has the Trump shirt on. Ridiculous, bro. See, and that's the thing too, not political, because I don't care who you vote for, who you support, none of that. But some people just have a little bit too much pride behind it, and you know where that pride is coming from. If you get what I'm saying, you know what that pride is for, right? He activated something different in a lot of people, and that's exactly what this guy just demonstrated. He's about, I want to say he's probably about 60, 70 years old, so he comes from that era. You know what I mean? He comes from that era. Not to pass judgment on anyone, but that's just my observation, and that's what I've been running into, and that's what I've been seeing. So I'm going from lane to lane, running into stuff. But the cool part is they made the lanes wider, and I think they made the lanes wider because of the COVID thing. So we're literally like 6 feet apart, pretty much. I'm in the center lane. I normally like the outside lanes, but I'm okay with being in the center. It does great for the recording too, for the vlog. So, but one thing I thought about was that when people are vlogging, and one thing I never paid attention to until I saw it this morning, but I woke up this morning and someone under my last live had put like timestamps, time marks, and it went right to the part of the video they were talking about. So I think I've been seeing that too in a lot of descriptions or in the comment sections. I think that's what I need to do with my lives, is go ahead and put exactly what I'm talking about in these things, because if you just turn on the live, you're gonna be like, oh, this dude is just swimming. We're gonna watch this guy swim, but then I'm talking about things in here too, so I gotta timestamp those, so when you guys log in, or when this comes up in your feed, or if you are live right now, you can go ahead and go right to the spots. Look, here he is. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Oh, he didn't do it this time. But it's hilarious though, bro. Let me see. Okay, it looks like the Wi-Fi is getting stronger. Oh, here's the function here where I can turn the camera around. I did not know that. Okay, so Nick, let me see if it works. Hold on. It sure does. As you see, those are my broken goggles right there. Broken swimwear. Okay. Let's get back into these laps, shall we? Now that I have both lanes to myself, I'm thinking about I can actually cross over now. You know, like bloop, 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 bloop. Uninterrupted. Yeah. Speaking of interruptions, every time this live gets interrupted, it goes back to like the 15-minute mark. So I don't know if it records itself all over again, or is it just, I don't know, hopefully, because right now it's showing me at 20 minutes, but I've probably been recording for about 40, maybe even 35. Yep. Let's get back into it. Yeah. This definitely isn't 80-degree water. This is like fucking... Uh-oh. We're at 23 minutes. Now, I promise you guys, this isn't my normal swimming routine. I decided to take every other lap off just to check in with you guys. See if anyone leaves any comments, any likes. If you come into the video, make sure you hit the like button for me. Get some shares if you can. Get them out there. Yeah, this is pretty good though. Like, as soon as I come out the water, I'm freezing. I can't say that again. Like, it's Arizona. It's 110 degrees outside. You would think they would put the pool, they tinted the windows. So I think it's to keep the pervs out, you know, where they just can't look into the window and see what everybody's doing, you know what I mean? But yeah. Like, I'm not even tired. Like, a part of me wants to go ahead and hit the weights right after this. Like, right after a swim, hit the weights. Get some chest and tricep day in. But then I would have to change the title of this live to chest and tricep day instead of, you know, my swim day. I'm so bummed my goggles are broken. But that's an excuse. My form is terrible anyways, to be honest with you guys. So, blaming it on the goggles would only get me so far, so far. I just got the chills. It's so damn cold, bye. So damn cold, bye. Can you do chest and triceps in the pool? I don't think so. Wait, can I write a comment from my phone? Oh, I can't write a comment. That kind of freaking sucks. So everything has to be ooh, I think I just found out a feature. There's a little age layout. But she was so cute and friendly. I kind of shook her a little bit because I came through holding, you know, the tripod, and she's, you know, doing her rinse. So here I come in with the tripod, she's doing her rinse, and she freezes. Like, I caught her in the shower naked. But she wasn't naked, she was just in the shower with a bathing suit on. But I can get how that's kind of creepy and uncomfortable. So I'm not gonna blame her for that, but yeah. Ugh. What time is it? I think I'm gonna swim today till about 10 o'clock, guys. And then once 10 o'clock hit, I'm gonna get some food in the system, kind of regroup, get myself together. But I have an entire pool to myself, just me and you guys, that's it. And if somebody cute walks by, and then here's the guy I was swimming with too, they're all leaving me right now. See? And then they're all going the wrong way too. Like, the exit's supposed to be on the other side, but everybody's exiting on the enter side. More power to you. All right. Let's get in another lap. That's how I kind of feel like when I'm swimming from that end back to this end. And it's not even a light in the pool, it's the sun that shines in. So, you know, normally like when you're swimming in the pool, they have it on the sides and you can kind of focus on that or gauge it on that. See? That's what they're talking about with the weirdos. Like, I think they're bums and they're looking into the window. They're trying to see my goodies. But they can't see my goodies. They can't see my goodies at all. No, they can't. They can't see them. They're not allowed to. It's pay to play, pay per view. You know what? This guy has a Lakers shirt on. My Lakers play tonight. I think I'm gonna put on some Laker gear. Same thing with fragrances though, I kind of feel the same way. Where I haven't really done many reviews, or I can't say many reviews, where I haven't bought new fragrances just because, like I said, I'm saving that money. You know, people are in tight bonds. I mean, we're in a pandemic. People don't want to say it, but it's a recession, you know? So why go out there and spend your money on things when you need to be keeping it? They told you there's a coin shortage. So you mean to tell me that there's a coin shortage and y'all steady spending money? Pretty soon they're going to be like, oh, well, you know, there's the paper shortage, so we can't print the money. We can't, you know, the ink is out. You know, the treasury, all that bullshit. So be wise, man. You know, be wise with your money right now. I know a lot of things, we're bored, cooped up in the house, and it's just kind of like, let me buy something. Something just, you know, looking forward to something arriving, and you being like, oh, it's here. You know, almost like Christmas. It's like Christmas every day for people. With Amazon and, you know, the 2-day shipping that every site provides now. You gotta be careful with that stuff, man. It's not real happiness. You know, a lot of people it's a dopamine fix, you know, just like with social media. People get on social media because it's a dopamine fix. They want to see that like. They want to see that comment. It makes them feel good about themselves, you know. Same thing with a gift arriving. I'm going to get something. And exactly what happened. Went back to 15 minutes. So hopefully it's not like re-recording Maybe I should stop and see exactly where it's at. But I'm live, so I highly doubt, even with the interruption, I think you would just hear me like scattering or breaking up. You won't actually see like me talking for 20 minutes and then going back to the 15-minute mark and starting over. I hope not. YouTube better not be doing me that way. Let me look at this timer. Yeah, it keeps slipping me back to 15 minutes. But let me see if I still got 30 minutes in me. Stand by. Oh, well. We are live, baby. I'm gonna look this over and be like, bro, you are so damn trash. So trash. But you know what? I'm doing it for you guys. Actually, I'm doing it for watch time. I'm a little selfish too. I don't want to give you guys all the credit. Let me make sure my stuff's still here. Because, you know, people like to steal. So sad. But I gotta be grateful. Like, at least I have things, you know? And I can always replace them. I think that's where Oh my God. I think that's what we lose sight of, is that we got these things and we can get them again. If we lose them, if we break them, we can always get them again. It's just going to be a pain in the ass because they were yours, and you spent money on it the first time. And you're like, why do I have to buy it again? Or why don't somebody else work hard to get what they want? Why I worked hard to get what I want? My grandma used to tell me all the time, like, they must have needed it. She used to tell me that all the time. They needed it more than you. Which I really don't like it. I don't like saying that. But I mean, it's kind of a point. If someone takes something from you or steals it from you, they need it more than you do. However, some people are just kleptos, straight thieves, Look, this chick, I should turn the camera around. So this chick here, like, she's wondering what I'm doing. She's looking at me. But then I think she kind of figured out that I'm vlogging or that I'm on camera, because then she started posing. Like, no, baby, the camera isn't faced that way. The camera's faced this way, watching me do my thing. Nobody wants to see her. We get it. You worked out for your body, You put in a lot of squats, a lot of cardio to get shape. But they're not here for you. They're here for the sad. Which, one thing about lives I can say, at times it feels like I'm talking to myself, which is pretty cool, because I get to watch these back and be like, say, what the hell were you talking about? Or, learn how to talk better publicly. Because even though I'm talking to myself, it's still feel like I'm trying to impress, And I think that's where I start to stutter and I start to stammer. And my lisp is prominent at that point. But yeah. But I wonder how this live is gonna go. I'm so interested to see when it posts. Because I'm telling you, this thing keeps jumping back like to the 15-minute mark. I don't know if it's doing that in increments, but I noticed it jumps right back to the 15-minute mark. So I don't know, like it buffers, then it jumps back to that point to restart it. Maybe. But yeah, one thing about lives too is that since I'm not doing it like to be a radio host or some type of podcast or anything like that, since I'm not doing any of that stuff, I just kind of feel like I can be free with me. I get to say what I want, do what I want, get the watch times with it too. So I'm kind of glad I am participating in VLOGtober. But every day, a post every day. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every day. I'm gonna try to. I've been noticing that with every live I do, that my videos get ranked higher. My videos are seen more. So it's not that I figured out the algorithm. It's just more so that I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the time. That's exactly what this is. Me giving you time, giving you energy, and YouTube paying me back. I think a lot of people fail to realize that YouTube is a free platform. It's a free platform. So they want you to bring the audience. They want you to bring your marketing. They want you to bring your promoting. They want you to do all this stuff. That's why you see people with like 16,000 subscribers, but only get like 40 views, 100 views, things like that, and vice versa, where you see people with, thousands of views, but like 400 subs. You can either look at it like, yeah, they're buying stuff, they're buying views, but that's what marketing and promoting is. But, what they don't want to tell you is that a lot of people are putting things into their promoting and marketing, and they don't want to say it. Because why? Because then now, when you point a finger, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. So now when they point somebody else for buying subs or buying views, it's like, okay, but aren't you having people promote you? Aren't you having people advertise your videos? Aren't you doing the same thing? You're just not successful at doing it like someone else is. Someone may put $500 behind their campaign to monetize their YouTube channel, right? Doesn't mean they're cheating. They're trying to launch a brand. Like I said, it's a free platform, and I think people get caught up in that. This is not a competition. A lot of people are doing this because it's fun. A lot of people are doing it to record their hobbies. Then there's people who take it way too seriously, man. You know, some people may be reviewing Sheen. Some people may take that seriously. Like with me, the niche I'm in, fragrances. People take it way too seriously, bro. It's always, let me buy this to impress this person. Let me review this to impress that person. Or let me be the first person to show you that's a lie. Some people will say they started something or they created something just to say they did. Just remember that, bro. Like, I think there was another reviewer who tagged me in the challenge, and another reviewer hopped on like, oh, I did this 10 years ago. Bro, don't nobody care. Ain't nobody watching your stuff. Like, if somebody were watching you like that, they would have said it. But that's the thing. It's more so of a click. You know, everybody wants to find their click. And then once they find their click, they start to go on the attack, right? And then once they go on the attack, that's how civil wars start to happen. Because now it's, or even wars just in general, now it's this side against this side. For what? Because of your ego? Because of your pride? Because you wanted to be the first to say something? Because you think this person is better than that person? Because you didn't put the money into your marketing? Because you didn't put the money into your promoting? Because your videos aren't that good? You gotta think about it, you know? People hate for a lot of reasons. I would say most of the time that it's the insecurities. You know, it takes a strong mind and a strong body and a strong will to stay strong on this planet. You know, there's many planets and universes. On this one, we're becoming a materialistic one. Like I said, everybody wants to be the first one to say they did something. A lot of people want to say they are the first one to buy something. Nobody cares, bro. And now that we're in this pandemic, a lot of people are really starting not to care. I don't care. You go ahead and get the PS5. Do I care? No. Why do I care you got a PlayStation 5? Good for you. You're the first one that bought it. You spent $700 on something. I'm going to save that $700 and invest it or save it for a rainy day. Now, if I had the financial means to throw it away, that's where I read too. If you can't buy it two or three times, then you can't afford it. And I think that's my dilemma in life right now, is that if I can't buy it 2 or 3 times, I'm not gonna buy it at all. Period. All right. Another lap, shall we? There we go. Well, I had a viewer pop in, so I don't think the live restarts itself. Well, it's at 27 minutes now. I think I was at like 40 earlier. But like I said, I'm gonna be here till about 10. Wait, when does football start? Anybody know when the game start? But I told myself I would do that. I'll give YouTube like about an hour. See? Like I feel great. Like versus any other workout. My muscles don't hurt. My bones don't hurt. My shoulders don't hurt. I don't feel tired. I feel like I'm at home. I am home. I am at peace. I am greatness. I am living. I am loving. I am caring. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful to be here today. Like, I'm grateful that the sun is shining on my skin. I'm grateful I was able to wake up. I'm grateful I have transportation to the gym. I'm grateful that I have a membership to a gym. I am grateful that everything on me is working properly that I know of. You know, I can walk, I can talk. I'm just grateful, man. Grateful to be in this setting. You know, like I said, as soon as I walked in, young lady, she was kind of startled. Then she started talking to me, you know, had a good conversation. And then the gentleman next to me, we started to have a conversation. And that was the one thing I noticed. For example, she was Asian, I'm black, he was white. There was no BS being spoke. You know, we were all focused on the workout. We were all enjoying each other, you know, having conversations. It's sad where the world is going, man. It really is. Like, no one can really talk to each other. Everyone really shouldn't have to be that way. Like, I get it. You want to feel like you belong to something, like you're part of something. Everybody wants a home, but your body is your home. You're a divine soul having a human experience. You're not a human with a soul, if that makes sense. So with that being said, people forget their whole purpose here. People forget their journey here in order to be accepted. You don't need to be accepted. Me, myself, and I. You're brought into this world by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself for a reason. You're here to discover what your journey is, man. You're here to manifest your reality. You're here to find new skills, learn new things, see new things. You're a soul having a human experience. I cannot stress that enough to people. And that's the odd part. Once you start talking about that, you know, even though a lot of people are religious, they're just not ready for that type of spirituality. You know, even with religious people, they think that God made them, send them here, and they're supposed to obey. But then they neglect free will. There is a thing, free will, right? Writing, when you write, that's universes and planets and worlds that are already in your head, right? And then you put it on paper and you share it with everyone else. That's an example of free will. No one thinks about it that way. Everyone is so focused on, oh, well, why can't I just run out in traffic and not get hurt? You know, everyone's focused on, you know, an income. Everyone's focused on the wrong things, man. And they're using free will in the wrong situations. For example, I was talking to one guy, and one guy was like, well, if I had free will, why can't I go do this and not go to jail for it? That's the thing, it is free will. You can do it. It's just that the world that we live in, or the planet that we live on right now, have rules and governments that control us. Now, I'm not big on government, like I said, but a lot of times these rules need to be in place too, because you just can't have a whole bunch of people out here on the purge, you know, just purging each other. Come on now, bro. Come on, purge. No. You want to go in here, you want to run up in somebody's house and take what they worked hard for? Rob them? No. Come on, there's need to be rules, there need to be laws. I totally get it. But at the same time, too, they just can't benefit the entity of the government. And that's exactly what it is. they can pay their bills with drug money, but we can't. You know, they have pharmaceuticals, they're legalizing marijuana, they're doing all these things. Yet we can't do the same. And that's where it's, you know, hypocrisy. I think it's BS. Let me see. Ooh, phone on half string. So I think I probably have time for a few more laps. And then I gotta turn this bad boy off. Save that battery. Save it. Yeah. Better form. No, I did feel that in my shoulders. Oops, somebody was coming. I hope I didn't run them off. I don't bite, I promise. I'm just a big guy. That big dude. But I think the live timer is starting to catch up now, though. But then I'm overcompensating too, because I'm not using my legs and my core enough. So since I'm not using my core and my legs enough, I'm having to use my shoulders and my chest, which tires me out more. Like, I don't know if you paid attention, but the two people that were swimming on the side of me, they were just killing it, bro. And they're smaller and older. Emphasis on older, right? Smaller, they're gonna be quicker than I am, no doubt. I pride myself on being an alpha male and having, out of this world skills, right? Just being macho, having all that machismo, like, Hawk smash, that type of attitude. But anyways, yeah, with them, they're smaller, so they were a lot quicker than I was. And I think I use too many muscles. For example, every other day I work out something, right? So I'll do my splits to where I'll have, chest and triceps, back and biceps, legs and abs, and then, full body, which would be like swimming. Because again, no pressure on the... So yeah, I don't feel like the burn, but now I can, just because like my body's telling me we're tired and it's still moving, it's still being active. So as I'm going, I'm starting to use muscles instead of just flowing like water. On that last one, I just went with the water. I wasn't trying to go fastest or hurry up and try to get to the end or hurry up and get back and forth. It was just like, okay, cool. I gotta do what I gotta do without putting pressure on my joints. Look, I got 5 more minutes with you guys. Yeah, it's like 10:55? So 5 more minutes. Probably do it quick. Probably do some breathing techniques and then be done for the day. So looking at the clock. Yeah, I think I might do that. Or even just take a victory lap. We deserve it. We made it. The timer says 40 minutes, but I swear it's been longer than that. I think it's been about like an hour. Don't let these people... I'm not gonna let YouTube play me out. It's been about an hour. They owe me 20 minutes. But yeah. And I'm not letting my head dip. So without my head going into the water, I can feel like the pressure. It's like a stiff neck just because I am keeping my neck stiff. But they do have some like, not even weights. Let me see. Let me show you. Okay. Okay. I think it's time to call it done. I think football's coming on in a second. Oh, okay. Time to rinse off. Now, what I do is that turn this bad boy to hot. This mother's goat as hell. Normally what I do is I do my stretches inside the shower. So we're about to do some stretching, rinse off, dress it up, and be done for the day. That was the workout, y'all. Can you believe it? Woo! All right. Nice rinse. Nice stretch. Oh yeah. Time to change. Time to change. Time to change. Almost done. Bring this in here with me. We swam, did a little bit of talking. Hope you enjoyed. All my frag heads and set heads, the champ is here, but I'm out. Deuces.